Ahoy there, YouTube. I'm back again today for another Bauer's News segment. Bauer Reacts. I don't know what exactly I call it, but sometimes I get a little frisky and I like to cover the news. And one video that someone actually suggested I cover was this video released by Kickstarter themselves, K15, whatever that means. A new vision for Kickstarter. It was released 10 days ago. It's got 2,000 views. Kickstarter's leadership team shares their vision for the future of Kickstarter. I wonder if it's still going to be crypto. As someone who tried to be a crypto bro, I love making that joke. But yeah, whoa, starting off with the big BS, the big Brandon Sanderson. I have never read a Brandon Sanderson book in my life, but man, his Kickstarter pages were fun. He always had a nice personal touch. I feel like he did a spectacular job. 67 thumbs, that's a crime. I'm gonna go 68. I might actually hate the content of this video, but I love the fact that they're at least out talking now. So, let's get into it. By the way, if you enjoy this kind of content, board game stuff, Kickstarter stuff, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below. A new vision. Oh, so 15 years. Okay.
Hey, I'm Everett Taylor, CEO of Kickstarter. For the past 15 years, Kickstarter has had a very clear mission: to bring creative projects to life. To date, over 23 million backers have pledged more than $8 billion to creative projects on Kickstarter, successfully funding over 250,000 projects. From films to music, tech to fashion, tabletop games to comic books, restaurants to visual art. Some of your favorite creators have used Kickstarter, and Kickstarter has helped some of your favorite creations come to life. These success stories are possible because of the creators who have trusted Kickstarter to be a launch pad for their ideas, and because of the millions of backers who want to be a part of bringing new ideas into the world. Because of you, we've had an incredible 15 years.
So they're doing a personal touch, but it doesn't feel like a personal touch at all, I must say. It feels like right from the teleprompter kind of thing, which, you know, it is what it is. It just, I don't know. I was hoping for, you know, a little bit more feels, but whatever. Let's keep going. Let me know if you feel that way too. Let me know if you feel that way.
And we want to step up our game and push ourselves to show up bigger and better for you. So today, I'm excited to unveil our new video.
And what I mean by that is there's sometimes where I shoot videos where I used to do this where I would try to have a perfect take. And by trying to have that perfect take, you would do it over and over and over again. And by doing that, you would potentially just lose a little bit of the pizzazz, the passion you had for it. I don't know, it's a weird thing. I just noticed.
Vision for Kickstarter. We've been asking ourselves, how can we be even better at supporting creators on their journey? Well, here's what we know. It takes more than money to bring an idea to life. You need solid marketing to reach and grow your audience, a good grasp of fulfillment, logistics, constant communication with your backers, and dependable connections with distributors and manufacturers, among other things.
Whoa! Holy shnikes. Hey, Noah, you said it feels scripted. Yeah, but wow, that was a bombshell. Like, are they talking about helping, like becoming a middleman, essentially, to make it so that Kickstarter projects are more likely to deliver? But I imagine by doing that, eating more of the pie? Because at the same time, like, I work for Hero Time Manufacturing, as many of you know if you watch this channel. And there's a lot of people who, when they want to make their board game, it's just, they know absolutely nothing going into it. And that's not a knock. It's just, you got to start somewhere. And so Kickstarter potentially teasing something like this could be huge. This could be massive, especially for manufacturers if they could get those contracts like that. I'm looking at it from a work perspective now. Because I believe my buddy, a guy I work with, Jeff, was supposed, he was like, yeah, you need to come at PAX, or not PAX, sorry, the one in Kentucky. My brain's fried right now. But yeah, I was supposed to meet, I believe, this guy actually, or at least someone underneath him who's like specifically the board game boss or whatever, and I didn't get the opportunity to because we were a person short on booth.
Things. There's a lot of untapped
Gamma, that's the convention, the Gamma Trade Show.
opportunity for us to support our community beyond the funding period.
Wow.
We need to go beyond our core crowdfunding service. The Kickstarter we're building today
Wow.
transcends traditional crowdfunding. We're evolving into a comprehensive funding and launch platform that
Wait, what was that?
the Kickstarter
What was that news article? I felt like that was relevant. Going into Kickstarter critique mode. Did they give me enough time to read? Where was it?
crowdfunding service. The Kickstarter we're building today transcends traditional crowdfunding. We're evolving into
Making audiobook rewards easier with Findaway Voices by
a
Spotify.
comprehensive fund
Crowdfund for your book with Kickstarter. Give backers their audiobook reward at Findaway Voices by Spotify. Evolving into a comprehensive funding and launch platform. Funding and launch. What the hell does that mean? I don't know if I'm too dumb or if that's jargon.
funding and launch platform that
New ways to raise money, supporting independent creators and innovators at every stage of their journey. How romance author Penny Reed 20 times her funding goal with the help of audiobooks. 5 reasons to become a super backer. Successful Kickstarter fulfillment easy ship guide. Discussing how romance author. So is this new ways to raise money? I don't see the new ways to raise money here. It's just people talking about. Maybe they're talking. Maybe they're going to be taking the best ideas that people have of Kickstarter and trying to spread those more, like trying to push more of an industry standard, which I think could be good. You know, it's because the more Kickstarters get polished, it's interesting. This is very interesting.
that not only introduces new ways to raise money and attract new backers, but also supports independent creators and innovators at every stage of their journey.
A lot of hand movements.
This is the future we are actively building towards. Now, I'll pass it over to some other folks from the Kickstarter team to fill you in on
Ooh, we
what
got a
we're
board
doing
game
to make
person.
this
I hope we
vision
get the board game person.
Hello, I'm Ilana Jacobs, VP of Product and Design here at Kickstarter. My team, along with the engineering team, creates all the features you use on Kickstarter. Like Everett said, the journey of bringing an
Alana, I please beg you to give us a searchable FAQ. That's it. I want that. With a bullet. No one's arguing. Like, that's one I don't think anyone would argue with. And if they are arguing, why? That's suspicious.
idea to life doesn't end with funding. There's a whole world of responsibilities that kick in once your crowdfunding campaign wraps, like keeping up with backer communications, managing logistics, and fulfilling rewards. To support you through this crucial post-campaign stage, we've been developing a set of features to help.
So part of me also wonders if this is to get in front of an eventual, like, massive lawsuit. Like, just one of those absolutely so massive like one of those lawsuits they make a movie about one day, where they're like, yeah, this lawyer from Arkansas took on Kickstarter because they just kept lumping together Kickstarter failure after Kickstarter failure, where like $3 billion of money was just stolen. Like, I wonder if that's potentially what they're doing here as well. Which I think is smart, if that is what
Raising
they're trying to
funds,
do.
Improve information sharing and information collection from creators and backers, and provide integrated pledge redemption. First, let's talk about how we're helping creators raise more funds post-campaign. In April, a select group of creators started testing late pledges, a new feature that allows creators who hit their funding goal to continue collecting pledges after their campaign officially ends. It means you can capitalize.
So this is not something new. Indiegogo does this. GameFound does this. It was inevitable that it should happen because it's just extra money. Like, someone's like, "Oh, this Kickstarter I was super excited about, you know, but I didn't have the money, and then I got a raise, and now it's like, oh yeah, I'll go back and I get that." Like stuff like that happens. Oh, I don't have a girlfriend now or a boyfriend now, so now I can go buy that $400. The miniatures thing. So yeah, I feel like this is a good change. I hope they don't do what GameFound does and what Indiegogo does and really mix those two and almost create like a shopping mall right next to a friendly local gaming store, I guess. Like, I don't want that competition because I think that would hurt other projects because it would be like, oh, well, that one had an amazing deal, and I could just go back to I'm interested to see how this works.
On any attention your project gets.
How they
after the
promote
funding
it.
period. Our late pledges feature integrates directly into Kickstarter.
All right. Step 1, enable late pledges for your project before its deadline has been reached. Would you like to enable late pledges? No, don't do that. I don't like extra money after the fact. But then again, if you were running on like close margins, you're like 498 and you have a 500 print run, you're like, well, no, that's a bad example because you sold 498, then you're obviously going to afford the 1,000. You're just really trying to pocket a lot of cash there, which good for you. Good for you. Okay. Yes, enable late pledges. Backers will be able to continue pledging to your project after it's successfully funded. You'll configure which rewards will be available for late pledges when creating them. Interesting. Oh, I see the writing on the wall. I'm predicting it right now. I got to make this a YouTube short. That one of the first big things we see happen and become very industry standard is people starting to use that as a fear of missing out thing, where you're not going to be able to get that deluxe edition if you don't back now. You'll only be able to get the standard edition, which is still going to be awesome, obviously, but you don't want to be the schlub. So it's just going to create more fear of missing out. I'm calling it right now, Kobe. When would you like this reward? And that's not Kobe. Like, let's be honest. Now that I've said it out loud, you're like, oh yeah, that's totally going to happen. Like, I don't feel like it was like, no, that'll never happen. CMON will do it. Well, if they come back. When they come back. Whoa, that'll be a story. Step 2, choose which rewards will be available post-deadline or add new ones. Add new ones? Wow. That's a big feature. Holy guacamole! What would you like this reward to be made available? When my campaign launches, when my campaign ends, this reward will be made available for late pledges once your campaign ends and your project is successfully funded. Custom date and time. Interesting. Now, this does have to be, you have to make this up beforehand. That doesn't seem right. I imagine they'd probably be a little bit more flexible, right? Custom date and time. I don't know. Let the pledges roll in until you're ready to fulfill. You'll get paid automatically on a recurring basis. The campaign successfully funded on April 16th, but you still play. Wow! Oh my gosh! This is nuts. This is going to create even more board games. Like, I can't believe I'm saying this, but this, I think, is going to be so massive for the hobby. Potentially in a bad way. Like, a lot of people say there's already too many board games coming out now. But this just... Wow. Wow, this is so good for... this is a huge move. This is a massive move for Kickstarter. Like, I'm going to grade this like a Kickstarter critique. It's been stiff so far, but Jiminy Christmas, this is hot. Now, that being said, I don't feel like what she's saying is conveying it as exciting as it is. Like, I'm glad I stopped and read that.
You can capitalize on any attention your project gets after the funding period. Our late pledges feature integrates directly into Kickstarter.
That's hot.
Erasing the need for third-party players and embedding a streamlined process right where your community is already supporting you. The early results have been really promising.
Want to read that. Select your reward that involves shipping. Be sure to choose the appropriate country from the drop-down menu before clicking the pledge button. Select your reward. Back the project campaign page. Select your reward, and if it involves shipping, be sure to choose the appropriate country from the drop-down menu before clicking the pledge button. Click continue to go to the pledge summary page. Here you can double-check your plate. Whoa! I'm calling it! I'm calling it! I'm calling it! Late pledge stretch goals! They're gonna happen, baby! They're gonna happen! There's gonna be late pledge stretch goals. It's gonna be a thing. Once again, putting on my Swami cap. That's happening. It's going down, and I am so excited for it. When do you talk about your late pledge stretch goals? You obviously... Do you tease them? Do you tease them early on? I think you do. I think that's a big selling point. We also got late pledge stretch goals. As we're still working on the rule booklet, and we have not finally pushed the button to send and get our samples from the manufacturers, we can potentially add more content in, or add this, that, the other things, deluxify stuff like that, up until the point that we hit the button for manufacturing. This is really exciting stuff. Wow. Big plays for Kickstarter. Full point grade bump up.
Embedding a streamlined process right where your community is already supporting you. The early results have been really promising.
Hell yeah.
Within 2 weeks, one creator raised
35% of the original goal within 2 weeks post-campaign. 35% of the... Whoa! So they essentially got a 35% on the top. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. That is so, man, that's so good for board game creators. I cannot. Like, this is going to make people... The nicer Kickstarter pages you create and the better customer service you do, how many more people are going to come back to Kickstarter for this? Like, these are huge game-changing things. Oh my. Good for Kickstarter. This is what I want to see. I want to see them come out like Star Wars style and say, GameFound, we're sick of your crap. We're going to start laying down the hammer. And we're only 4 minutes in. Let's go.
Raised an additional 35% of their original goal with late pledges. This is the kind of success we want for all our creators. And now, yes, right now, we're making late pledges available to all Kickstarter creators worldwide, so that creators can keep the door open for more backers, more support, and
I can't wait to see what Cardboard Alchemy does
move
with
on
this.
to
I think they're going to crush it.
fulfillment. A seamless production and fulfillment process hinges on collecting detailed and accurate information from your backers, so you can get rewards to them efficiently. The information creators get from their backers helps them address key questions about manufacturing costs, shipping charges, and choosing the right fulfillment partners. Our current survey tool helps creators collect.
Whoa. So, what? So, oh, wow. That's. I want to keep. I want to go back. I want to go back and hear this whole thing because it's a lot to wrap my brain around.
Production and fulfillment process hinges on collecting detailed and accurate information from your backers, so you can get rewards to them efficiently. The information creators get from their backers helps them address key questions about manufacturing costs, shipping charges, and choosing the right fulfillment partners. Our current survey tool helps.
So the information they get from backers is going to help them with manufacturing costs, shipping charges, and the right fulfillment partners. Yeah, duh. I don't know. It's just I don't know where they're going with this. This is weird. I'm trying to guess and get excited, but I don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Helps creators collect this essential information. But it's time for an upgrade. So we're excited to announce upcoming enhancements to our survey tool. In just a few weeks, creators will experience a revamped system on Kickstarter. We'll allow backers to enter their addresses, select item preferences like size and color, and respond to custom questions directly on the pledge details page.
Wow, that's a massive upgrade. Whoa, this is woo.
Our survey will
Kickstarter's
also
swinging.
collect comprehensive responses for all items a backer has selected, including add-ons and multiple quantities. Simplified setup for creators, enabling them to configure their survey once for all backers, with our tool dynamically presenting the relevant questions based on the contents of each pledge.
Dude.
We'll also make it easier for backers to submit or update an accurate address.
Oh my God. Do you know that if I had to pinpoint the comment that I probably have seen the most on Kickstarter, like if I could just FAQ my brain for all the, because the thousands of Kickstarter pages that I've looked at, it would be, how do I reach out to you to change my address? Kind of thing like that. That's just they addressed it. Like that is a problem that so many people have. Just because life changes, especially if a game's delayed 2 years. Life changes.
And backers, we haven't forgotten about your.
But making it simplified.
We're working
Beautiful.
on building one clear location in our mobile app where backers can see the status of their pledges and provide necessary information to creators to ensure the successful delivery of the items.
In the mobile app, I hope that's also something that's in the regular website as well. That'd be, or maybe it already is. I don't know. It's just interesting to spotlight the mobile app.
They've supported. Bringing an idea to life is hard, so we want creators to have features and tools at their fingertips that makes their creative journey as easy, straightforward, and successful as possible. I've shared a lot about what's happening at Kickstarter, but there's more. Right, Andrew?
That's right. Hi, I'm
Let's
Andrew
go.
Marks, General Manager and Director of Product for Kickstarter's Performance Team.
Like his
If
glasses.
you've never heard of the Performance Team before, well, that's because it's brand new. And in fact, this is the first time we're talking about it.
Oh.
One of the key challenges for creators is attracting new audiences to their crowdfunding campaigns.
Yep.
Spreading the word about your campaign is crucial. It builds momentum and engages your community that's eager to see your idea succeed. We want to give creators the tools to maximize their reach and impact. And that's where the Performance Team comes in. We are a dedicated performance marketing unit that sits inside Kickstarter. For creators who have allocated a budget specifically for marketing, our holistic in-house service is designed to promote your campaign to people across the web.
Whoa! They've got... Wow! This is A+. I mean, everything else, all the nitpicks about this, that, the other thing. Everything they've said so far, I feel like, has been different levels of banger. I didn't think it was going to get better than the late pledges. This is huge. Once again, as someone who works for a manufacturer, so I see a lot of people, I talk to a lot of people working on Kickstarter projects, that's like the number one thing that a lot of them have is like, I just don't know how to spread the word. Like, I get it out to content creators or do stuff like this, but how do I spread the word more? And for them to have a dedicated team that literally knows all the information about where everything comes from, like Kickstarter keeps track of everyone that comes to Kickstarter, right? So they know where you're coming from, so they would know exactly where to market things. And they have $8 billion worth of data. This is huge. Oh my God.
So that you can connect with as many potential backers as possible. We know what it takes to run a successful crowdfunding campaign, and we use that experience to build and execute customized performance marketing strategies.
So Kickstarter said, why are we letting all these other companies eat this Kickstarter pie of like how to market? And when we could just eat it ourselves, and we could eat it better than anybody else. Like, wow, really smart.
Some call it performance marketing, others might refer to it as digital marketing. The end goal remains the same: to expand your campaign's visibility and success. We've been carefully developing and testing this service with a select group of creators. And so far, our performance team has helped creators raise nearly $1 million in pledges. We've loved...
That number sucks so hard. That's a third of a point grade bump down, that number. Raised $1 million. How many projects is that? Like over 5 projects. I'm like, whoa, that's great. You know, like, was it over 10 projects? What are these projects? Were these projects that were already going to do really, really well? So you helped because it's like, yeah, we're just gonna pad this along. And this also really makes me feel a lot differently about that Kickstarter heart, which I already thought was like whatever with the Kickstarter projects we love heart, but now knowing they have their own marketing team, I'm like, I wonder. That's interesting. Just things I think that'll be fun to see.
Collaborating directly with creators, and our team provides support every step of the way, from creative services and pre-launch marketing support to navigating the complexities of ad measurement and execution. It's yet another way that we're reaching beyond the core crowdfunding model to help you bring your idea to life. Looking ahead, we're excited to roll out this in-house service to more creators, and we're excited to build even more data-powered tools and services to meet the needs of a broader range of creators. We're just getting started, but we can't wait to see how we can expand the range of how our data-powered tools and services can help creators meet and exceed their goals.
All that data.
Stay tuned. More to come.
Hey, my name is Mahesh Guruswamy, Kickstarter's new Chief Technology Officer. I'm new to the Kickstarter team, but I've spent years building platforms for creators. What sets Kickstarter apart is not just the passion and alignment within our team, but also the fact that many of us, myself included, are creators too. This first-hand experience...
Okay. I just want to go back and make sure I heard this, because it sounded... Let me hear this again.
But I've spent years building platforms for creators. What sets Kickstarter apart?
Okay, so what sets Kickstarter apart for the technology team? The technology team, okay? What sets it apart?
It's not just the passion and alignment within our team.
Because we're passionate and we're aligned well. Okay, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. I thought it was more like a...
But also the fact that many of us, myself included, are creators too. This first-hand experience of knowing what it takes to bring an idea to life shapes our work and deepens our commitment to our mission. What you have heard from Andrew and Ilana are just a glimpse into the future of supporting creators on Kickstarter. This year, you'll see us continue to build our performance marketing service and our suite of post-campaign features. Next year...
Oh, okay. So he's the dude that's the head of the snake that's designing all the stuff that's gonna make this work. Okay, I understand now. I'm a dum-dum sometimes. Let's go.
We'll shift our focus towards increasing backers' confidence in the projects they support and developing tools aimed at boosting creator success, especially for new creators. Your feedback is critical to building this future. Together, with you, let's go build something cool. Here's to the next 15 years.
Hey there, everybody. My name is Kim Alfonso, and I'm the VP of Creator and Backer Success here at Kickstarter. My team helps empower and support creators and backers so that they can have
I like her glasses better. I like both glasses, but I like hers better.
the best experience on the platform.
I know
whether
you were
that's
wondering.
launching a successful project or finding the perfect campaign to back. Since 2009, Kickstarter has championed all types of creative independence. The solo entrepreneur launching their first business. The serial entrepreneur ready to jump into another creative venture. Established brands who want to test new concepts and deepen their connection to consumers. And people with passion projects who just want to see their idea take shape. Creative independence isn't defined by scale or scope. Whether you're embarking on this journey alone or with a team, as a newbie or a seasoned veteran, the essence of creative independence is about having the freedom to create and innovate on your own terms. And even if you don't consider yourself a creator, there's an unstoppable creative drive in each of us, asking questions like, could this be better, more interesting, more unexpected, more accessible and representative, more useful, more fun? We want everyone.
I don't know what the hell we're talking about. I'm not going to rewind again. I'm not going to do it on you. But I don't know what the hell she just said for 30 seconds. I was really trying hard. This is the outro, too. I don't think this hits. I think it's, man, it is the outro. I love this video so far for the most part. I got to give this another one. I'm going to rewind it. Because I legitimately can't get past the PR. Like, it just feels like PR, like, I don't even know. All right, I'm going to really focus. Go in closed caption mode.
There, everybody. My name is Kim Alfonso, and I'm the VP of Creator and Backer Success here at Kickstarter. My team helps empower and support creators and backers so that they can have the best experience on the platform, whether that's launching a successful project or finding the perfect campaign to back. Since 2009, Kickstarter has championed all types of creative independence. The solo entrepreneur launching their first business. The serial entrepreneur.
So far, it said, I'm the lady who's in charge of making sure that the creators have a good time, good experience, and that the backers have a good experience. And at Kickstarter, we've helped all different types of people make their projects. Okay, I'm going through the PR speak. Let's go.
Ready to jump into another creative venture. Established brands who want to test new concepts and deepen their connection to consumers. And people with passion projects who just want to see their
These are all the people they've helped.
Creative independence isn't defined by scale or scope. Whether you're embarking on this journey alone or with a team.
So you can work with people, or you can work by yourself on Kickstarter. I just, cool. Thank you for telling me this.
As a newbie or a seasoned veteran, the essence of creative independence is about having the freedom to create and innovate on your own terms.
Being able to have because we give you that. We give you that freedom. That's what they're saying. They're saying, hey, keep giving us money because we rock.
And even if you don't consider yourself a creator, there's an unstoppable creative drive in each of us, asking questions like, could this be better?
Could this be better? Is this like saying we want you to be active in like the community in the chat or something? Like that, excuse me, the updates? In the comments? I don't know. This is where we get to the PR speak, and I'm like, what the hell are we talking about?
More interesting, more unexpected, more accessible and representative, more useful, more...
Is she saying that we're going to shape what Kickstarter looks like with our money? I think that's what she's saying. Someone, if anyone in the chat is more smart than me, I can't figure out what she's saying.
More fun. We want everyone to have the chance to turn those questions, these seeds of an idea, into plans. Because when people get the chance to chase their ideas, the impact extends far beyond their individual success. New ideas lead to new solutions, set trends, create jobs, inject fresh energy.
Kickstarter's great because it's where people can have crazy ideas. And Noah, are you following this? Seems like she's just throwing around buzzwords. Okay, it's not just me. It's pretty much just her, really, in PR speak, just tooting Kickstarter's horn, saying we kick ass. We're why innovation happens. We're why, people can have jobs. And I agree. I'm not disagreeing at all. It's just the way they're presenting it. I don't know. It's weird.
Into the world. As we embrace a new vision and new energy, we're more excited than ever to be the place.
We're embracing new energy. I don't know what that is, but it's new energy. Hopefully it's the energy of we're going to start trying, and we're going to kick Game Found and Backer Kit's effing butt. Like, we're gonna go crush so hard that we're gonna get sued by the government for having a freaking monopoly. We're gonna use all this data, and we're gonna have a marketing firm that you can give us that. Oh yeah, you just gotta give us a little extra 5-10% of your $100,000 Kickstarter. Right? That's it, and then you don't have to worry about it. You can focus on your game design. It's brilliant. We are insert great word here, Maddie says. I like it.
It's where people get tools and support they need to bring new ideas to life on their own terms and change the world.
Change the world. It
This
has.
is Kickstarter.
It has. It has. Kickstarter absolutely has changed the world. That ending, though, that was so hokey. I'm still, man, 68. What the hell's wrong with you other 1,900 people? By the way, if you enjoy the video, please be sure to click on that like. It does help me an awful lot. So after the video, first thing I'm going to subscribe. That was a banger. Like, coming just from a board game perspective, that's massive. You know, but it's not just board game perspective, it's everything. But it changes the game. It really does. I think this is going to implement late pledge stretch goals. And that's exciting. That's just more excitement around the hobby. If you're newer in the hobby, you know, I love it. And if you're not newer in the hobby, it's just, the marketing thing, that's brilliant on their account. They have all the information. They know where everyone's coming from. I think that's just so smart on their part. They're going to make so much more money. And it looks like GameFound poked the bear. I still hope they have some stuff in their back pocket. Searchable FAQ, steal that one. Layaway pay. And I know, I imagine their official stance will be like, it's a predatory service and we don't want to support a predatory service. Blah, 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 blah. It still would be something that most people would absolutely love. So hopefully that comes out as well. But overall, I think this is an A. Easy A. Slam dunk. Almost an A+. The start and the end were a little stiff, but in the middle, when we got to the ooey gooey, like all that great information, that was spectacular. Let's see what other people are saying. Let's go. The momentum keeps building with Kickstarter. Launch Boom official. Ass kissers. I'm thumbing up. Loads of great stuff happening. Nice one, team. This is killer. I'm glad y'all are finally addressing these things and putting them into practice. Our company, No Box Games, has launched 3 projects on the platform, with our latest being live right now. And we can't wait to take advantage of the late pledge feature as soon as our campaign ends. Personally, as a backer, I'm looking for a more simplified hub to see the stage status of each project I'm backed, and hopefully more projects will use these internal tools so I don't have to be on 5 different pledge managers wondering what is going on. LOL. It's a great idea. An exciting update. Thumbs up. 15 years later, it's evident that these visions should have been realized and applied long ago. The mentioned changes are fundamental to any successful campaign with teamwork paramount. Without it, most endeavors often come to a premature end, acting as the final straw. What? Your creators have faced significant challenges in the past. However, with the implemented changes applied correctly, the burden will be light, allowing more creators to find success. Only time will tell. I'm not thumbing that one up. I'm not going to down it. I'm not thumbing that one up. That feels like it was written by ChatGPT. Express my anger about this. I stopped backing Kickstarter projects because so many were left unfulfilled. I might start backing again when the improvements protecting backers are introduced next year. Yeah, that manufacturing thing, that's huge. Like setting up a line of manufacturing, like these are the companies we trust. Like that's a big deal. I was disappointed that this update was mostly for the creators. The other platforms, the Kickstarter, is that if a product breaks, there is no way to fix it. Okay, I'll thumb it up. I can't believe a stovetop and pop socket got a bigger call out than the entire board game and tabletop RPG industry. Only Exploding Kittens gets a mention. I did notice that was the only board game that I really kind of saw, which, I mean, at least throw in the Brandon Sanderson minis. Like at least give the painters some love. Overall, I would rank this video an A. Absolute banger changes to crush the the GameFound Rebellion. Is that it? Yeah, the GameFound Rebellion. All hail our Kickstarter overlords. Bada boom. I think that's going to say put in a comma. I was right. Let's go. Well, there he was. Bauer reacts to his new vision for Kickstarter. Overall, gets me really excited for Kickstarter. I'm a Kickstarter fanboy. I think this is fantastic. Let me know in the comments below what's your final grade for a new vision for Kickstarter. And if you ever have a suggestion where you want to see Bauer reacts to something, grade a video, I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube. Bye-bye.